Galatians 2:20. I have been crucified with Christ, and I no longer live, but Christ lives in me. The life I now live in the body, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. The world defines us using categories, male or female, by our ethnicity, nationality, even by what school you went to, what kind of job you have. Many of these are important characteristics and traits that we cherish and celebrate as gifts from God, and they form a part of our own history. However, our true identity and worth is far more than the sum of these categories and our personal histories and experiences. As believers and followers of Jesus Christ, our greatest identity and characteristic is defined by the identity and characteristic of who Jesus is, because he now lives in us. As wonderful as our lives may have been before we met Jesus, it was all tainted and broken by sin. Before Christ came into our lives, sin was our master, who held us as prisoners under the law. As a result, our identity was fused with sin as one. But when we first believed in Jesus, he brought death to our sinful nature, and in its place gave us a new identity, one that is a copy of the same beauty, glory, and righteousness of Jesus himself. We are therefore no longer limited to our earthly categories and descriptions for our identities. As Apostle Paul says in our passage, this new life is one that is lived by faith in the Son of God. Faith comes from the Word of God. Therefore, what the Word of God says is who you truly are. That means you're right now, as Jesus is, no longer a sinner, but a child of God, an heir of God, a kingdom of priests, created to rule and to reign with God on this earth forever.